All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for like 5 real people, just like you and just like me, folks. Viewership, I don't know, revenue. I complain. I'm sorry I complain. If you can subscribe, please do that. Hit the bell for notifications. We've got Patreon if you can help me out for $1 a month. Also, YouTube memberships. We've got some members over there, and I appreciate you guys. Here's another new band. I don't know if anyone cares. This is Allocate. Love these guys. The album's called Butterfly. Go grab yourself a copy of it somewhere. The band sent me their only copy from Sweden. I think there are a few maybe out there that you can locate. But this is what I do. I get strange albums. I get the Book of Numbers album, which had the guys on last night. One of the most entertaining interviews I've ever done. So please check out the Aussie clone video that I posted. It's amazing. You know what else is amazing? That Journey is still on tour and they're continuing. It's mind-blowing, and they might make it to the end without anyone getting hurt. Arnel Pineda is out there, or fans are out there, and both, actually. Fans are telling Arnel, hey, great job. Heard the show in Jersey the other night. Was fantastic. Fantastic, amazing, spectacular. Every superlative that you can imagine. And again, I've noticed that Arnel's vocals, for the most part, when you compare them to the 2017, 2018 vocals, the newer vocals are better than the older vocals. Of course, someone sent me a fan-filmed cell phone video, and I wasn't all that impressed. And I'm talking about a patron here on Patreon who sent me the video. And I listened to it, and some of the phrasing, some of the timing, you know, a stadium is a loud place, and I don't know if you can hear yourself properly. I was presented with that theory that he just couldn't hear himself properly, and hence now he can. So things have improved, and then I had a few people tell me that can't be it. People who are in the business, who are actually very connected in ways that I could never be. So it was interesting to hear their 2 cents on what's going on out there. One thing for certain, folks, is I'm thinking Arnel, during this whole feud thing, if he had stayed neutral, he would have continued to be a rock star in more ways than one. Just let it go. Don't worry about it. You went from rags to riches. You got to pick your fights, pick your battles. You know, some people say, hey, maybe he's looking to get fired, right? Because he said something like that on Twitter. Hey, if you don't want me here, just fire me. Maybe he feels that, you know, he's in a position to do that now. And that who would Journey hire to replace him at this late stage? Well, there are a lot of casual fans out there that wouldn't care. They know who Steve Perry is. They don't know that much about Arnel. It's pretty sad. They know the Sopranos. They know Stranger Things. You know, this is what they know. It's a bizarre world we're living in. And Arnel, he's not singing on the original records way back when. And even though the newer Journey material isn't bad, Arnel has now done 3 albums with Journey. A lot of people really didn't pay much attention to the Freedom album when it came out. And that's just the industry itself. You know, I've had some conversations recently with musicians who are in the same boat, and they validate my opinions on this, that the rock music industry here in the United States, unless you sing like Cookie Monster and have a band that thumps everything and compresses everything in the production and seems like they're mad all the time, unless you have one of those types of bands, which is really just the first generation or second generation from the grunge era, unless you have that type of band, boy, what a run-on sentence this is, you're not going to get noticed. And the industry will just ignore you because that's the standard they've set. So when it comes to Journey, everybody attends this because of nostalgia. And so most people associate Journey with Steve Perry. Those were the good times. Where's Perry? Okay, I'll go anyway. Whether the singer, now the singer could be a dead ringer for Steve Perry. Singer, dead ringer, okay. Or they could at least kind of be in the same ballpark neighborhood. And I think when Arnel joined Journey, he was there, definitely there. I think now he's sporadically there, and with Dean and Jason there, they kind of lift the whole thing up a little bit. But I think overall, we're looking at, between the relationships and the chemistry and the general performance, the actual onstage stuff, we're looking at the decline. It's definitely happening out there. And there needs to be some kind of freshness put into this, whether it's a singer, whether it's, Neil and John going their separate ways and Neil doing his own thing with his own people, and maybe John just doing ministry work or whatever he's planning on doing. I'm thinking, again, after this tour, which, is supposed to end in May, although I've heard that they've added another gig, which is crazy if they did that. I'm thinking they're going to take a break, and then maybe they'll start booking a second leg, which is crazy. If they go and book a second leg, then people are all going to say, well, this is all just a big publicity stunt to get people talking about Journey every day, like that Real Music dude. Yeah, well, it worked. It worked. It's brilliant. Anyway, folks, I'm thinking Arnel should be grateful. You should just, like people tell me to stay in my lane, right? Arnel is a singer. Focus on the singing. Don't focus on the feuding. Stay away from Mar-a-Lago, right? Don't give anybody any reason to kind of complain. And then, finish strong. And then, again, maybe Arnel wants to go back and live where he grew up, or just do something else. He could do a solo tour. I'm sure people would show up for it. Anyway, here is this great band called Allocate. Really like these guys. They're from Sweden. Check them out. The album's called Butterfly. You really can't go wrong. It's melodic rock the way it used to be. Much like what I talk about on this channel all the time, whether it is a new band or an old band, it's all about the rock, baby. So again, thanks for watching. Please help me out. I need subscribers, and I need the revenue to start going back up. So that is probably a YouTube thing. But, if you can watch the videos and then share them and put them on repeat play, that's always really helpful. And again, until next time, I will see you then.